And in the Impact segment tonight, over the weekend in Philadelphia, another Jewish cemetery was vandalized. Many as 100 headstones at the Mount Carmel Cemetery knocked over and desecrated. In addition, a number of Jewish community centers have received bomb threats around the country, leaving some to say hate's on the rise in America. Joining us from Washington, Charles Krauthammer. Think hate's on the rise?
Well, the only way to know that will be in retrospect from, say, a year or two. We've often had spasms of incidents many times, much of them being copycats. A lot of these today in Washington, a couple of Jewish community centers, a couple of schools were shut down or at least evacuated because of bomb threats. But I think the real story is here that they are highlighting, or at least we are seeing highlighted in the press, anti-Jewish incidents. Now, why is that? The story for the last 15 years, at least the one that's presented by the press, has been Islamophobia. All the incidents targeting Muslims. Of course, trying to portray Americans as reacting to Islamic terrorism in a beastly way. But during those 15 years, and certainly for the last 5 or so, the number of anti-Jewish incidents has been far greater and almost totally underreported. There are about 4 times as many anti-Semitic incidents over most of these years. In the last year, there was a slight changing of that ratio to about still more than 2 to 1. And the hypothesis I would propose to you is the storyline during the Bush years, and to a less extent the Obama years, had to be the beastliness of Americans towards Muslims, of course now reinforced with the Trump actions. But now we get this attention to these anti-Semitic incidents. True, there seems to be somewhat of an increase, but again, it's only a couple of months. We don't know if it's going to last. And I think the press, or at least the implication is, this, of course, is somehow connected to the Trump ascendancy. He is encouraging it in subliminal ways. He hasn't been strong enough in denouncing it, etc. So I am not yet impressed that there has been a great rise of anti-Semitism in the country.
Okay.
It could be true, but I'm not sure that these incidents are reflecting it.
I don't know what would drive that. There isn't a driver apparent, but I do believe with you it's copycat stuff, and some nuts see this and then they go out and do the same thing, and that usually subsides. Now
let me just say one thing.
Go ahead.
It is real in the lives of the people who work in the communities, who work in the schools, and the parents of the kids. So, you know,
nobody wants to
be
terrorized by bomb threats or have their cemeteries desecrated. It's outrage. And Attorney General Sessions said that today. He said this is not going to be tolerated, and let's hope that the federal government is on it and these people are prosecuted who do this stuff.
Well, what I want to caution against is the instinct among many to link this with Trump. We don't know if it's a real increase yet. We will see. That's number one. And number two, show me the connection.
All right, but they don't care about showing you anything. If they can link it to Trump, they're going to link it to Trump. I mean, it's the age we live in.
If there's an earthquake or a comet strike, you can be sure.
Yeah, you know, look, we just did that with the press. We know the press hates them. I don't think that Trump's going to pull back from the press. He's going to continue to confront them, and the war is going to go on. Hey, Charles, always good to have you on. Thank you. Directly